friends, I'm Angie.
I'm Michelle.
We're Blue Heavens. In today's video, we're going to try something different.
Yes.
I'm going to channel the energy of Lokaous.
And I'm going to channel the energy of Loki.
And we're going to see what happens since they are mirrors.
And we want all of you to see the mirrors and how we all battle these mirrors in front of you. So you can see how to work through this.
Right.
There's a lot of issues they both have.
Right.
But they're mirrors of one another.
Right. So this will be a healing video for them,
hopefully a healing video for them. And hopefully we don't see any Loki coming out.
Because it's me.
So, well, let's begin.
All right.
If we're ready,
then
we'll begin.
Okay. Maybe one more. Okay.
Are you all right?
I believe so, yes. Okay. Okay. This is weird. This is
Oh, you're
weird.
under it, okay? You're under me, huh?
This is weird. Okay. Aw.
What?
Angela can feel my sadness
What's your sadness about?
from looking at you.
What's wrong with me?
I think because of what you've been through. Knowing all that you've been through and then seeing that I have not had those struggles and I don't feel your pain. So being in here when I feel your pain, it makes me sad.
Well, I feel that you lie because you have to know my pain. You have to know my pain. You're in divine. You're in love. Come on. I'm in this. You see what I'm in. My pain. Scoff at that. Really? Is this where you're going to go with this, Lokaous? This is where we're going to start. This is where we're going to start.
So.
Okay.
So
Watch
what
it.
what is wrong here? What
You.
is wrong? Me.
You in general.
Okay.
You in general, Lokaous. I can't handle you. You know that I can't handle you. You're everything that I was. You're everything that I was. And I don't like it. You don't do anything I would do. You do everything different. I don't like it.
Okay.
Oh, figure me out, psychiatrist man. Figure me out.
I think it's Angela. Angela's over here trying to figure some shit out.
Well, in many lives, you are a psychiatrist. In many lives, you are a psychiatrist.
So I
Analyze minds.
I analyze you, and you are like the analyzer.
I am the ultimate
So it
analyzer.
is like I'm disagreeing with you. What is the word?
You're a joke is what you are, okay? You're a joke. You're a joke. I'm not going to give you the word. Figure it out. No, I'm not going to help you out. Figure it out.
Huh.
I love Angela, but you on the hand. I said, I want to drink this coffee when you figure it out, Lokaous. Nice coffee. Back out, folks. What he figures this out. You see the smarter one of the two. Right here. It does not him, it is me. Yeah. But I want to drink this coffee when he figures it out. Come on, Lokaous, figure it out. The people are watching you. Come on. It's being a joke. Come on. How about next subject, since you obviously can't figure it out? What do you want to talk about now, Lokaous?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, what do I want to talk
Yes.
about? That could be a lot of stuff. How you robbed me of everything, pretty much. When you were created by me, well, not by me specifically, you know, and I created you, I didn't even get to see you raised. I didn't even get to see anything about you. I didn't know Marcus has raised you. It makes me angry, because you never paid that much attention to me. I was like, little whatever. You did no wrong. You still do no wrong. Me, it was always whatever. And then Atlantis, I was a priest. You mocked everything that I preached, okay? Everything that I have done in Atlantis, you mocked. Like, oh, I don't want to do you. And Loki, you don't acknowledge me. Yeah, just don't acknowledge me. You sit there and you talk to people. Don't be like Loki. Don't be like Loki. Well, what's wrong with Loki? What's wrong with me? You just sit there and you just agree with everything I say. You do, Lokaous. Oh, don't act as pitiful like I don't remember. You do it.
No, I see it. I'm seeing it.
Yeah. Well, keep doing it. you're doing it, and you're doing readings, and I'm in the background. I want to come forth. You say, shut up. I got this. So you don't say shut up, but you back me out. Like I can't sit there and make advice. Like I'm so stupid when I was a priest. You're my aspect. You are my aspect,
Right.
not the other way around. So you got to remember these things. You know, you scoff at me sometimes, and into the children, her kids. Teacher, and they call you teacher. Oh, that's Loki. Loki when you say something
like
scary
a Pharisee.
to me.
Yes, I'm like a Pharisee to you.
Oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like I am programmed in seeing you incorrectly.
Yeah, but you have done that ever since you were here.
Am I choosing it?
You're choosing it.
Why would I choose it?
You've been around humans, and you've chosen this. You've been around humans. I wanted to give
Since
you.
I've had all lives, it's messed me up. Is that why I twitch? Is that part of it? That part of me knows that and to me, I'm a divine being and I'm giving love, but I'm not giving it to you. I'm not truly being Jesus to you.
No,
What am I being then?
you're being hateful to me. You're being
Why?
hateful to me.
That's not okay.
Well, can I tell you why you do what you do?
Yes.
Let me tell you why. I want to tell you why you do what you do. And these people are about to find out some hard truths here. And that's okay, because I'm going to try to tell you,
Yes.
oh, you act confused, okay. This is why you do what you do. Then you became all holier than thou with your angel and everything. You stopped my aspect when the wings were torn up. You make it a point to come to me and say, oh, your wings are gone. I have wings. Where were your wings? Oh, that's right, they were torn up. And then the fact I couldn't help Michelle out any at all. And they did the same thing to her. I want you to imagine, okay, horns on your head, wings tore, right? And humans are misconcepting everything about me, of course. And she tried to protect me, and you're mocking me. Because you heard from other humans, that's not, he's the most horrible thing. And you realize I was your father and alive, you were all upset. You cried, or you asked the Father, oh, it can't be. It can't be. And I'm like, you little shit. You little ungrateful shit. How could you mock me? Humans did this to me. I was look, okay, I have no wings. I don't care. I'm good with that. You're so, you can make me. You can make me give a crap about your wings. Do something with them. I don't need wings to do what I do. Now I'm in, I go in my cave. Get out of your cave. Don't lie to me. You got lied. You're on divine. I am not. You can deal with it and shove it. It's what you can do.
I have disrespected you over and over again and didn't even see it.
Oh, you're embarrassed to be around me. You tell the kids all the time. You disrespect me daily. You tell me all the time. You tell her, I'm teaching, okay, he's teaching the Bible. He teaches the Bible to her son. And he goes, don't listen to anything Loki has to say. He has no idea about the divine. Oh, thank you, Lokaous, for that 2 cents worth. So then I come forth and I'll say something knowledgeable and he goes, oh, maybe he knows a little something. Like, well, for somebody who has no ego, has a little big ego, like, come on. I'm sitting there like, oh, okay.
Am I reflecting your ego? How do I have ego?
You're reflecting mine. You're reflecting, okay, you were human. Humans have egos. No matter how freaking divine that you are, Lokaous, your Archangel Metatron does not have that. Never have egos. Lokaous has human. Has that.
Is that why I wasn't allowed in heaven?
You've been in heaven. Maybe a part, you're talking about the other parts of heaven. You're not allowed them, you get scoffed at.
Yes.
Yes, they scoff at you. And you're a joke.
Yes.
You're a big joke.
Because the human programming has affected my divinity.
They can smell you. They smell you. They smell your stench. They smell your stench is mean. Your stench is mean, okay? Something remember? I'm your, okay. Me, okay, Loki. My original name, Lokaous, which I gave that name to, of course.
Works.
Oh yeah, it does, So, Loki, me, Michelle, both the girls, I chose priestess, you, magical means, she had you human, the divine took you, and ever since, you can't go to different parts. You can go to certain parts. You're part of the aspect that came on things in Megatron. And the angel says, remember, Michael hates you. Raphael
Yes.
hates you. They all hate you.
Yes.
Because you smell. You smell that.
When Angela goes to sleep,
Yes.
she calls in Archangel Michael to cut her cords. She calls in Archangel Raphael to hear where cords were removed, and she waits. She waits until she calls on Archangel Metatron.
They don't do anything for her. They're not going to do nothing because she's finishes with me. No, she has to wait for Archangel Metatron. You've not seen that? I don't know why you forgive everybody. You shouldn't. They. Can I tell you something, Lokaous?
Yes.
All right. Let me say. I really won't go into this line. I want to picture it. This realm. So many. I am standing there with broad, beautiful wings. Ta-ta-ta. They cut my wings off because of my name, of course. Michael. Let me see, can I tell you what Precious Michael said? Cut his wings. He has been kicked out of the divine. Hey, Michael. You. Kicked out of the divine. They went mad. They went mad. Here's Michelle. You guys did, they did nothing. They did nothing to deserve what happened. Remember the horns. She knows the horns. She remembers the horns. She went to, and Michael said, get her too. Okay, he's a divine being. Why? You remember. Why can't you see it? You're a part of me. You should see it. You should see it. But you don't want to see it. You want to see your divine, beautiful little life. You don't want to see it.
Angela wants to know if Archangel Michael and Raphael have free will.
Yes. The others don't.
They are divine beings with free will, and they choose not to help people that ask them for help.
Archangel Metatron has free will. You started that whole free will crap. Angels have no free will. Big archangels have free will. Yes, my Archangel Michael does pick. Her friend, she has, asked for Archangel Michael for some reason. He came down to him. He's a good person. And he told him, he goes, you're going to go to hell because this is hard to do. Mind you, there's no hell. I'm going to be the first to say there's no hell. And they told him that's where he could go. And Michael said, I'm not going to help you. And
It's all messed up.
this is all
Is
messed
it
up.
from me?
No. You didn't start it. You didn't do anything wrong. It is the divine. He was a brand new energy coming down trying to figure all this out. He didn't know. He had no idea. That you have to remember the little pompous. I wasn't pompous.
We all feel like we know everything when we get here.
You do, but you forget. We remember these things. Do you remember the case why we were not allowed to incarnate in this life? We were not allowed. Well, I can't
We're
incarnate.
supposed to give our energies to you.
Right, but what are we doing? To disown them under our protection. It's the only thing I agree on with you. We agreed to help the girls, and Marcus has helped. And one time I agree with Marcus, I don't agree with him most of the time. But because of you in general, Deb took that from me as well, so I appreciate that, thanks. And then when it's time for me to spend with Michelle, you're sitting there like, you just aggravate the crap out of me. And it's embarrassing too, as well with you. You're scared of everything. And here I am the man's man. I am the man's man. You come in,
Yes.
oh, I'm scared. You're not going to get hurt. But here I am like, you aggravate me. When you,
I have so many lives of being hurt.
but I've seen these lives because they're me. Some of these are me too.
Right.
Remember, I can't incarnate, Lokaous. I can't incarnate. I incarnate through you. Some lives. So I can see things. Not many. Some I've chosen. You gotta remember, you're my aspect. You will see what I see.
Right.
But I take the pains from you, so you don't remember these pains. That's why you can't remember them. I take them. So I want to remember, not you. I don't want you to remember. These are for me, not for you. They're for me. Remember some things.
You are like the father of the Prodigal Son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I thought I've been,
You're the eldest son.
yes.
I waited for the spec to come back, but I'll never get that part of it because that spec just sits there and he judges me. It tells me how crappy I am. It tells me all these things about me.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. You just sit there and you say a bunch of crap about me. And I wait for the spec. I wait for my son. I call you my son.
Right.
I call you my son. You're my aspect. I still call you my son as respect.
Yes.
And you see in my video talking about you, I do this for you.
Right.
I do this for them.
And I push you away and hold you down instead.
You don't hold me down, okay? I just don't ignore you. I don't listen to you.
I can't.
You can't hold me down.
No.
I'll hold you down.
Yeah.
If you think, yeah, I
Yes.
would hold you down. I would
Yes.
hold you down. How many times have I done this to you?
Yes.
I won't do this because I love Angela. And you I did to deal with. Because if Angela was not channeling you right now, okay, I'd have already belted you. I'd have already belted you clear across over this
I
ledge.
know, she knows, we know.
And I would have. Marcus
Yes.
is holding me down.
Yes.
I want to so. I was going to hit you so bad with this. You don't even know how bad I'm going to hit you. I'm not because I love Angela, and I know that I'm also being restrained because I
Yes.
can't black out.
Yes.
I can black out. You know it.
I'm realizing
What? Okay, what are you
This-
realizing? Tell me.
that I'm not as good as I thought I was.
No, you actually are good. You are good. That's
Not
the
to
problem.
you, that's the problem.
I don't.
I
Here's,
reject you. I need to not reject you. You do have so much knowledge. The girls have shown this to me over and over again. I don't know why I don't want it. Why don't I want it?
well, okay. This is what I need to do, Lokaous. This is what I need you to do. I don't care what you do. Keep that in mind. I just need you to concentrate on the humans. I need you to concentrate on helping the humans. I need me to help the humans. That is our mission.
Yes.
My mission isn't I don't give a crap about you, and I never will give a shit about you, Lokaous. We could sit there and have a cup of coffee, a couple of beers, we'll get along, but then I'm going to punch you out, throw you over the ledge, and I'm going to do that to you. I don't like you, Lokaous. I'm never going to like you. I'm never going to heal from you. Maybe you think that I can heal from you. Okay, give me a solution. If you really think that there could be a solution, you tell me what it is. You're the divine being. You tell me. You tell me. I still wait for that speck to come back to me. I still wait for that speck. And like the prodigal son, but see, unlike that father, I will never get that from you. I'll never get that from you. I actually never get that from the divine as well. See, he embraces you, right? He embraces you. I got kicked out. Imagine that, Lokaous. Oh, you can't. No, you can't imagine being kicked out. You can't imagine being kicked out into good graces. And then Michael sits in there telling everybody to go ahead and take my wings. It was a wonderful experience for me, a painful experience. And horns on my head, bloody, tattooed double, and on Michelle, remember, on Michelle they put double horns, smaller horns because she's a woman, and that was gracious of them. Loki's priestess, and the other name, aspects priestess. God help us all, God save us all. Did she deserve that? Because the Michael decided, or the divine decided. So how do I run back to the divine going, thank you for what you did to me. Thank you for getting my wings torn and kicking me out. And you know why he kicked me out, Lokaous? Can I tell you why he kicked me out? I didn't agree how he was treating the humans. I didn't agree with how he was treating them. I wanted to say something. This is my way. Well, I'm from Atlantis, and I think I might know a little bit more than you here. He's a young little punk. That's what you're from, Lokaous. You're under this whole other thing. And you don't want to listen to me. I would work for the divine because I don't have problems with the divine. I'm never going to work myself out. I get that. He did promise I was going to get to go back. Well, for you got to go back. I never get to see the gates anymore. I got to see him on my way out, and I didn't fall on my ass like that. I just left. That's a painful accident. You come from love, and all of a sudden, no free will, and all of a sudden, you're told what you are. I already went got kicked out of Atlantis pretty much. And then this, hiding from Atlantis, and then getting kicked out from the divine. So I got rejected twice. I don't even get me started on Asgard, for God's sake. That's a whole other issue we don't need to get into. And being rejected, of course. Watch television. I want you to see how rejected. Did they have a show called Lokaous series and mock you? No, they mocked me. And I enjoy every minute. I love watching it. You don't have these problems with Lokaous. When they make a series about you and they make fun of you, then You can have room to talk to me. You don't have room to talk to me. Period. So I need to bring Angela back because I'm going to bring, did you? Okay, because I was going to bring you back. I thought you were getting disturbed.
Yes.
Lokaous had to leave. You start to twitch.
Yes.
I had him twitching.
And I can't handle that energy in me anymore.
Right. You were observing what I said.
Yes. Michelle steps back. I observe because I don't completely let go. And to have you look at me the way that you look at him. And to feel what both of you are feeling and to see that humans have kind of messed his energy up and your energy up, that it's been humanity all along is kind of like kind of just,
I was wanting him to feel it, and I want you to feel it. I wasn't directing this at you, I was directing this
I
at
know.
him.
But
you were directing it at him.
Yes.
But you can feel it.
Yes, I can. And I can feel him trying to not let memories come in, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was trying to protect me as much as he can.
Right.
But I didn't know.
Now do you see a little bit of part of Loki that I get treated out of him?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how he
And
treats
then it
me.
perpetuates. It allows other people to treat you that way because he's a divine being and that's how he's treating you. He's not being Jesus to you.
He's not being
And we
Jesus
need to be
me.
Jesus to everybody if we say we are divine or if we say we are following God. We have got to be Jesus for people. We cannot do this. I love Lokaous very much. We cannot do that. We cannot say we are for God and judge someone and push them away or say they are not right. That's not divine. That's not true love. Loki deserves true love. We all deserve true love.
Yes, I don't get that. You heard me say, I'm waiting here,
Yes.
and I'm watching, and I wait. I'm in very patient. He degrades me on every level, and he could possibly degrade me. I've been degraded enough. I know how to handle it. He wants to work it out now. He's not ready to work it out, and he will never. If he does, I'm at the point I don't care anymore. I'm not that loving father anymore. I don't care anymore, and that's sad to say. I just don't care anymore. She can carry him, and you can carry him. I will not, and it's okay. As for me and him ever getting along, it's not going to happen.
His energy feels very adolescent.
He is an adolescent compared to me.
And I think that's part of his issue.
Yeah, it
You
is.
are so much older and he is so much younger that he really had a hard time understanding these things. Or I did. I'm not quite sure.
No, you're right. No, you're correct. He is a younger energy.
Yeah.
That's why we changed the energy numbers from Marcus 1, me 2, him 3. He's the adolescent of all of us. And Marcus has raised him. And that's why when Marcus is in the video and he's saying, well, I just Lokaous and me. And I'm like, I want to throw up in my mouth. Like,
Yeah.
well, what am I then?
Right.
And he says he comes to love me. He says, don't embarrass me. Come out. Don't embarrass me. Come on. I'm like, how am I embarrassing you? Just being me? And don't hurt little Lokaous' feelings. He can't handle it. Oh, poor Lokaous. When has he ever been kicked out of all of these things? You know, I'm kicked out of Atlantis. What, for my beliefs? Because I didn't want a needle in my eye? But luckily it fell as I'm getting kicked out. Of course, you know, what are the odds? And then I get kicked out here, twice rejected. So why am I going to sit there and be, oh, well, no, Asgard rejected, right, sorry, Asgard. I forgot about that. But you all know that with the Marvel movies. And yeah. And by the way, those are not true. I just throw that at you. And then he doesn't have movies about him, degrading him.
No.
Yeah. And it's not fun to be on the
No.
side of things.
No.
He doesn't understand me, period. And he tries to understand me.
He at least was trying. I
He
could
was
feel
dodging.
him trying to think and feel it. But again, like a child.
What are you feeling from him? I would be interested in your input as well as their input. What do I feel like to you when this was all happening in your observation? And what did only because Michelle cannot really, because Michelle can't.
So what was I feeling?
How did you feel with Lokaous, and what were you observing with my energy darted? Only because I'm sure these viewers would be wanting to know.
I felt as if he was like, through most of it, a 6-year-old child, a really young child, picturing you as an older father, unable to relate to you, but as you kept talking, he got older and older as he would listen, as he would stop and listen and think about it. I feel like he got up to maybe 16 on his understanding of you. Maybe that is part of the problem, that he is so much younger than you, and younger kids do have a hard time relating to older people because they have so much experience, and they do think that they know everything and have everything, and I think he has an ego.
He has most definitely.
We haven't thought he has an ego. I think he has a flesh ego around him now, and I think he needs to address it. I think he has a lot more to address than he thinks
Angela.
he does.
All right, so for the folks here,
Yes.
I will bring Lokaous.
Okay.
And you tell him what you observed.
Okay.
And then you will bring me back.
Okay.
And then we tell him, I can hear everything he says.
Right.
There's no need to have to repeat.
Okay.
That way these people can see your channel Lokaous.
Okay.
And then, but I'm going to bring
Okay.
Lokaous. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. But what I observed, what I could observe without,
You see how bad he hates me? He just hates me. And he don't like me.
you reject him a lot.
I don't reject
Hard.
him. I don't reject him. Does he think I reject
You
him?
belittle him when you dismiss his
He
opinions.
doesn't
and
know what
comments.
I know. He doesn't know what I know.
You don't know what he knows.
I don't want to
Also,
know. I don't want to know what he knows.
This is what I observed. I feel like when it first started, you felt like a 6-year-old son that's being yelled at by a father.
Right.
And you had a hard time understanding what he was saying to you. And I felt like with all the lives you've had, you just alone have a lot of confusion on who you are, where we are, and what's going on.
I have other lives in multiverses right now.
So I feel like there's just a lot going on in your head.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you listen and understood some of these things without feeling rejection, you've like aged in your wisdom.
Ah, that hurts.
But I think having so many human lives, humanity has kind of reprogrammed your divinity to where you have ego now. You have some of
I
these.
don't have ego.
When you come here, you do.
I don't have ego.
I didn't think you did either, but when you were in here, I could hear it. I could hear it. I could hear it. I know you don't want to face it. I know you guys tell me stuff all the time, and I'm thinking that's not right. That's not
I
right.
see. I don't have
But I
ego.
see it. Ask Marcus.
Marcus. I'm shaking his head yes.
You accumulated an ego from helping humans.
Oh, wow.
Being in this flesh so long, it's changed your pure divinity, and that's why that hurts.
That
They
hurts.
want you to address these things.
This is Loki's and this isn't my thing. This is Loki's.
That's Loki.
This is me, Lokaous, but this is Loki's thing.
Okay.
Oh, he's telling me it's my thing.
Yes.
Well, how is it my thing? I'm confused.
Yes. I think that's a big part of the problem. I think you're really confused. Still.
I didn't get the instruction manual. Remember, Marcus raised me. I
Right.
don't know nothing about him.
Right.
He didn't want me to know nothing about him. So how am I supposed to be if I know nothing about him? Marcus, you know how Marcus has raised me? Marcus has raised me to be good and kind to everybody. And when I'd ask him about, he always made me from the very beginning I knew about Loki, and I always knew about my mom. I always knew about them. And I was in her chat as I loved her, and I'm so happy. And he's, oh, that's your mom. Oh, when I'd say, well, how about my father? He'd be like, Loki. And that's the face he'd make. And he'd make that face. And I just took the face
So
as,
the judgment came from him.
yes.
And
Because he gave him a lot of troubles. He said he knew when that energy came about, he was going to be trouble. He said that from the beginning to me. And he said, well, at least you're being raised right, because I can raise you and take away the things I wish I could take away from him. So, if he really made me talk to Marcus, because I was raised by Marcus, and that's what he taught me.
I think maybe we all need to unlearn some things our parents taught us. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was like really crazy. It's still like, I still feel it. It's,
Yeah.
wow. What did
I-
you guys think of that? Please leave us a comment on something.
No
Come
matter
on.
what. No
What did
matter
you
what.
think of this? This is crazy. Are you thinking? Is this stuff opening your minds? Are you shutting your ears to it? What are you thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah, please
It's a
give us
lot.
an opinion. And
Yeah.
either here on YouTube or on our Facebook
Yeah.
page of Blue Heavens 3. So,
Yeah.
or Instagram, whatever you want
Right.
to leave it. You know, we're welcome to messages.
Yeah, we're opening, we're encouraging. We love you. Know that you are unconditionally
All of
loved.
us are conditionally loved. Very much.
Everything is
It's so
beautiful.
beautiful. That is beautiful, yes. It's beautiful.
And that's it.
And when you watch this thing, that's all we want
Yeah,
to do is think.
just think. All this
So
stuff
that-
has made us think over the past 4
And
years.
especially now, I think they're really thinking about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But we love you, and we'll
Thank
see you in
you.
our next video.